A total of 33,400 tons of rail, 26,700 square meters of concrete, and 6,700,000 square meters of ballast will be used for the Mongolia UHG-GS Railway project. The construction and structures for the Mongolia UHG-GS Railway project is as follows. Among the two train terminals, the UHG yard will be constructed first. The shipping yard will begin at the Balloon Loop. "69 box culverts, "17 bridges, animal underpasses, animal crossing ramps, 49 pipe culverts, and 5 passing sidings will be constructed along the tracks. Finally, the GS yard, which will become the train terminal and station, will be constructed. In order to reduce construction time, the project will be divided into 13 sections and will commence and be managed simultaneously. The geotechnical survey was completed using 1,200 borings. The railway route was selected by using satellite and aerial surveys during basic planning. For final design and construction, a traverse survey relying on GPS will be implemented to assist in the management of the project. Also, over 600 heavy machineries will be used to make sure the project runs efficiently. Mounding will begin by flattening the site surface, and after, fill material will be transported. Then the first round of leveling work will be carried out. The second round of leveling work or the flattening of the site will then be conducted. When the site flattening is completed, 30 centimeter thick compaction work will begin. A proof rolling test will be conducted to ensure that the compaction rate exceeds 95%. Soil replacement will be carried out if compaction is not satisfactory. The same processes will be repeated over 8,080,000 square meters. Excavating will begin with soil excavation. When soil excavation is completed, road bed flattening and the proof rolling test will be conducted. 3,380,000 square meters of excavation will be carried out in this manner. Once earthwork is completed, track work will come into full swing. Track work is the main construction work of any railway project. It begins with 3,000 square meters of ballast routing every day. When routing is finished, 25-meter settlement tracks will be welded at the track construction depot in order to reduce construction time and optimize construction efficiency. The 300-meter long welded rail will be transported using a specialized shipping vehicle. After the first round of bottom ballast routing is completed, track laying equipment will be used to construct 1,200 meters per day. After the tracks are installed, mobile flash butt welding will be used for welding on-site. After the second round of ballast routing, flattening of the site surface will be carried out. Then tamping will commence. Tamping and de-stressing will then be conducted. Followed by grinding and inspection that will complete the construction. BIM, an advanced design and management technique, has been implemented for the design, construction, and management of the